All right, how's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. I've had an okay day today. I got a lot of stuff shipped, so that makes a bunch of you guys happy. I still have a lot more to ship, but hey, we're making progress, right? We're headed down the right path, for sure. So tonight we have a half case of 2013 Panini Certified Football. This is the back half of a case that we opened, I don't remember when, maybe a week or so ago, maybe less than, I don't know. I have a hard time remembering when we open things. Isn't that awful? So the first thing we're going to do tonight, we're going to do it a little differently than we have in the past, I guess. We're going to take a look, first of all, at our promotional break, our nightly random, however you want to say it. And we're going to do our nightly randoms up at the front from now on, because I think that's just easier somehow, even though it does kind of still get me a little bit out of whack because I'm used to doing it the other way. Hi, Jack. How are you? So here's what this is, guys. It's called Lucky You. This is part 2 because we've already done one Lucky You. It's a customer appreciation break. It will be on July 1st. I will buy the products and we'll open them up, and it doesn't cost you anything to get in it. All you have to do is win a nightly random to find yourself in that break. So that's what we're going to do tonight. I was just showing you the list there of people who are in it at the moment. And now I'm grabbing our list of bidders for tonight, from tonight, I should say. And we're going to pull up a nightly random winner from here. So July 1st will be the night that we do the break. And I don't know yet exactly which products we're going to end up with. I'll decide that somewhere between now and then. And also I'll decide between now and then if we're going to do, I don't know, if we're going to do the hits via random or a hits draft or some combination or whatever. And look at that, Jack. You're in, man. How about that? You are our winner tonight. So that's good luck for you, right? That's a good way to start the night. Now, let me, give me 1 second here, guys. I want to put that in the spreadsheet. Well, it went in there real tiny, but whatever. That's good enough for now. That's just so that I don't have to worry about trying to remember. Now, we'll take a look at who is in the break tonight, which again is a half case of 2013 Panini Certified Football. Half case break number 2. Our end date was tonight, and our live stream schedule also tonight. And you'll see team names down the left-hand side, winning bidders across from them on the right. A couple teams say no bids buyback. Those are orphan teams, unloved, unwanted. Anything that comes out for them stays here with me. A couple teams that say unpaid. That means they were sold, but payment had not come in at least as of probably 5-6 minutes ago when I finalized the spreadsheet. But if payment comes in somewhere along the way, I will still send you whatever we pull for you. So, hey Brandon, how are you? And Dave, what's happening? Yeah, Dave, you do have a lot of teams tonight, so you should have some good luck, hopefully. And Jack, yes, you do have good luck with random. But I'm going to tell you what, everybody's had pretty good luck with random. Even some people who say, oh, random never picks me for anything, have actually ended up coming out into that nightly break. So random's been everybody's friend this month, I think. Oh, Brandon, you got 4 teams too. All right, awesome. Everybody's doubled up, looking for more bang for your buck. The first half of the case yielded a couple of nice hits. So I'm going to assume that the second half of the case is going to do likewise. We're just going to go ahead and get everything out first, just to make it a little more interesting. We got all of our packs mixed up over there in one big stack. Well, they're not really totally mixed up. I can still kind of tell what came out of what box, but anyway. So, certified. Let's see what we can find in here. There's going to be a lot of numbered parallels. This one is numbered to 100. I think all the blue ones are going to be numbered to 100 if I am remembering that correctly. but we'll find out here as we go along. And we might find, yeah, the ones that are silver, those are all numbered to 999. So that's kind of like, you know, that's almost like a why bother when it's numbered to 999, right? I mean, seems really high. There is Stevie Johnson for the Bills, numbered to 99 on the materials hit. And we're probably going to find, well, I'd say close to half materials and half signatures. Maybe not exactly half, but they're like any other product. There's a, you know, it's not all signatures, nor is it going to be all material. There is a red. That one is to 250 for Marcus Wilson for the Bears. But I would like to find some nice veteran hits in here, too. Of course, Stevie Johnson was, you know, that's a veteran hit in here, but I'm talking veteran signatures as well. And here's our first signature out. It is to 299, and it is for the Jags. Ryan Otter, or Otten? Otten. Ryan Otten. Oh, good grief. I couldn't even see that. Oh, yeah. Mirror finishes and overhead lighting and bad mid-range vision do not combine to make a happy experience when trying to read those cards. Yeah, Dave, you're off to a good start then. That one is to $2.99 as well. We can't, of course, you know, I'm of the opinion that any hit is a good hit. I'm always, if I'm in a break, I just want to hit something. That's to $9.99 rather than hitting nothing. Now, some people will tell you if they don't hit, you know, a big name, they don't want to hit anything. But I do not feel that way. I feel like I want a hit of anything. Just send me a hit. All right, this looks like Gavin Escobar, and it seems as though, well, I don't know. I think that was just me. I thought there was a card stuck to it, but there isn't. So Gavin Escobar. Oh, I'll get it out in a minute. Gavin Escobar, Fabric of the Game, numbered to 99 for the Cowboys. Don't know why I had such trouble speaking those words, but came out a little crazy. Just ever so slightly. So I got the updated list today of what's coming out next week, and it's going to be crazy. All on the same day is, I've already forgotten one of them now. Elite Football is one thing. 2017 Elite Football comes out next Wednesday, week from today. That is to $250 on the Michael Vick. And that will be the first 2017 football product that has our new rookie class in their NFL uniforms. So I am super psyched about that. Then we also have Spectra Basketball will be coming out on the exact same day, on Wednesday. There's a third product of some sort, I think, and I can't even remember what it is. Giovanni Bernard coming out for the Bengals. That one is numbered to 100. So you got two little pieces of fabric, and then, of course, your auto is on a sticker there. But nice little Giovanni Bernard hit for the Bengals. Yes, you get the base cards too, Brandon. I send everything. If there is ever a point, that one is to $9.99. If there's ever an auction where I don't ship the base, it would say so, like, you know, right in the middle of the auction where it lists the product that's being opened and it lists, you know, the day and time of the break and all that jazz, like right there in that section. That is the place I will put it if we ever break something where base does not ship. But unless it says in that area that it doesn't ship, then yeah, everything ships. Ooh, look at that. Bengals are cleaning it up. This is to $9.99 on the Rex Burkhead signature for the Bengals. So yeah, Elite Football, Spectra Basketball next Wednesday. Something else next Wednesday, which I can't remember what it is because I'm having some kind of a senior moment or something. Then next Friday is Tier 1 baseball. So next week are 3 big products. That's the 250. And then I think whatever that other product is, I'm blanking on at the moment. I can't remember if it was big or not. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, Jack, you know what? Somebody will probably come in and pay for that. Most of the time, I'd say probably somewhere in the range of 75 to 80% of the time, the unpaid teams do go on and get paid later. That's to $9.99. Oh, look at that. Cowboys got a nice little Tony Romo fabric. And that one is to $1.99. Mr. Tony Romo. And you've got a little bit of, I don't know, that's maybe a seam, or maybe it's just some piece of the cloth kind of pulled up around the edges. But it looks like it might be the edge of a seam. I don't know. So probably 75-80% of the time, the unpaid teams end up being paid. Because, you know, I mean, stuff happens. People may bid way in advance and then not even remember that they bid. And so then the night the auction ends, you know, maybe they're not online. They don't even see that they've won. That's the 250. Sometimes we're just held up, or we're at work or whatever. And so that kind of stuff, as long as it's taken care of somewhere along the way, is okay. Now, the 20 to 25% of the time when it's never paid at all, that part's not nearly as much fun, because that part adds up to cost me a lot of money over the course of a year. That's to $9.99. But it's all part of it, I guess. I don't know. It is frustrating, especially, you know, as you say, when you're trying to get it yourself and you get outbid. I could see where that would be frustrating. But this particular person, I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering who that is, I'm pretty sure I remember who that is. And they've bid with me before, and I believe that they'll take care of it without any real problem. Just something must have come up. Vance McDonald to $2.99 for the 49ers. I know there's a redemption laying back there. I'm just leaving it back there so that if we pull another redemption, we can just do all the redemptions at once. So I am leaving you in suspense on that. It's true. I'm making you wait on that hit. That is to 100. So the NBA draft is tomorrow night. I'm excited about that. Man, the Cowboys are going crazy in this. This is Terrence Williams to 149. That's a big piece of fabric on the Terrence Williams. So the Cowboys, that is their 3rd hit in here. Cowboys with 3 and the Bengals with 2, if I'm remembering that correctly. And then, of course, you know, the 49ers and whatever other odds and ends we have. But, you know, I'm lucky to retain the hits to 5 seconds. But, and you guys do know, I'm sure, by now. But just in case you don't, that Warren Moon that went by, was that Warren Moon? I better double check that. Yeah, it was Warren Moon. I thought it was. That has the Houston Oilers on it. That goes to, ooh, that looks nice. That goes to the Tennessee Titans. Because the Houston Oilers became the Tennessee Oilers, became the Tennessee Titans. Card stays with the franchise. Yeah, there's a Rashard Mendenhall numbered to 5 for the Cardinals. Number 2 of 5 on the Mendenhall for the Cardinals. So that's a nice low-numbered little hit, but I would like to have seen it signed if it's going to be numbered 2 of 5, right? I mean, well, the deal, Jack, with that is, you know, if it does go unpaid, which, again, I don't think it's going to. I think I expect that it'll be paid. But if for some weird reason it would end up being unpaid, then you got to sit there and wait through the whole, you know, unpaid process via eBay. And by the time they get the notice, you know, it takes X number of days before the notice is sent, and then takes X number of other days that they have to pay while the notice is out. That's the $250 on the Mendenhall. And it ends up being like a week or something before you even know if if it's ultimately going to end up unpaid or not. So if they end up unpaid, I just end up eating it. And that's happened, as you know, many times over the over the course of time, but not as much recently as it used to happen. There is Matt Barkley for the Eagles to 199. And little Matt Barkley rookie material and signature there. But I would say most of the time, well, like I said, 75 to 80% of the time, it ends up being taken care of. So I don't want to sell it out from under somebody if they intend to pay for it. And I usually don't, unless it's just a lot of money or a tremendous number of teams. Then sometimes I will resell it. Or somebody that has zero feedback with a high dollar team. Bill Romanowski for the Broncos, numbered to 99. It's actually a pretty cool little card. I like that card. I like that they gave you the orange for the fabric because it makes it kind of stand out a little bit. Instead of just giving you all blue or whatever, I like that they gave you the orange, which would have had to have come from the stripes or the accent areas. That is to 250 on the Xavier Rhodes. So the NBA draft, I am pretty excited about tomorrow night. And I think we're only opening just one thing, which is Museum Collection Baseball that came out today. And it's sitting downstairs right now. There is Corey Fuller to 999 for the Lions. So I've got two things I'm looking forward to for tomorrow night. Actually, I might have put something else in there. Maybe some stuff that is easy to break might be ending tomorrow night too, besides Museum Collection. I'm not 100% sure about that. But I'm looking forward to getting into Museum Collection, and I'm also looking forward to the draft. Kenjon Barner for the Panthers. Oh, and it just turns out to be numbered to 999. I thought it might be a hit because I felt the decoy card on the back there, and I thought it was a thick card. So they got me with that one, and I know better. But still, yeah, they get you every once in a while. Hakeem Nicks for the Giants. That one's numbered to 25, so another low-numbered parallel on a fabric hit. Yeah, D'Angelo Russell, you know, honestly, I'm not surprised that they traded him. He got in that whole mess, if you remember, his rookie year. Is that going to be? No, that is just numbered to 999. When he decided to share via social media, you know, about his teammate cheating on his, whatever it was, his girlfriend or his wife or whatever, his rookie year. So it kind of has not gone well for D'Angelo since that point in time. That is 250 Ace Saunders for the Jags. And I mean, he played okay for the Lakers. I mean, he wasn't a slouch. He probably averaged, what, 16 points a game last year, something like that. Maybe 18. He didn't set the world on fire, but he was good. But I do think he might do better somewhere else. That is Chance Warmack to 999 for the Titans. And that's primarily just because of all the stuff that happened, you know, all the locker room stuff after he outed the guy for cheating. Just, you know, you can't have bad chemistry with your teammates when you're a point guard. That's just not the way to start that kind of thing off. So I think a little change of scenery might be good for D'Angelo. And of course, I guess we assume that Magic is going to take Lonzo. I think everybody assumes that, including Lonzo and LeVar. That is to 25 on LaDainian Tomlinson. But there are a few good point guards. I mean, the top 4 or 5, you're not going to go wrong with the top 4 or 5 point guards in the draft that's coming up. So I think it's a reasonably good point guard class. There is Le'Veon to 999. And I said LeVar. Lonzo, he is a good point guard. You can't deny that. Giovanni Bernard. Ooh, nice piece of material, and it's 1 of 1. Boom. Look at that. Sweet. 1 of 1 Giovanni Bernard with a nice piece of fabric. And honestly, you guys know, I don't care who the player is, when the material is that nice and it's a 1 of 1, it makes me so happy. I love it. Yay. You've got the wrong address on 2 auctions, but on 1 it is the correct address. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. I print the labels directly from eBay. So when I print the invoices from there, Carson Palmer is to $250. I print the invoices from there, and I print the shipping labels from there. So is the address correct on eBay right now or not? Do you know if it is or if it is not? And we're closing it out with Andre Ellington to $49 for the Cardinals. And then that's going to bring us to our redemption, the dreaded redemption. Before we flip this over, let's talk about this a minute. It is going to be expired. Don't freak out. It's okay. They're still going to let you redeem it. When you get it, redeem it in your Panini account like normal and sit on it for 6 or 8 weeks. Justin Hunter. Is Justin Hunter going to be a Titan? I don't know. We got to checklist verify it anyway. So let me get over to the checklist so we can do that. So yeah, after you redeem it, just let it sit in your account maybe 6 weeks or so. And then if you haven't gotten the card and you haven't seen any movement on it, which you probably won't, although occasionally they surprise you, then go on to Twitter, and the guy's handle, Freshman Fabric Signatures, the guy's handle is at Panini CSM, at Panini CSM. And you want to send him a message and say, hang on a second, I'm clearly not multitasking well right now. All right, now let's try this again. And tell him that you've got an expired redemption in your account and ask him, if they still have the card. If they do, they'll send it to you. If they do not, they will work with you to find a comparable value card. Sometimes it's the same player. Sometimes it's a different player. But usually it's the same player. Maybe a different set, maybe a different year. Occasionally, it'll be a whole different player, but that would generally be if you told them you were okay with getting an entirely different player or something like that. So, okay. So here's what we have. Our redemption, Justin Hunter, is for the Titans, and it's going to be numbered to 399 because our handy little checklist told us that. Then we have, let's pick up our little stack of fabric here. Steve Johnson to 99 for the Bills. Of course, we're just recapping. This is to 25, Hakeem Nicks for the Giants. For the Broncos, numbered to 99. For the Cowboys, numbered to 149. For the Cowboys again, numbered to 99. Then our super sweet 1 of 1. I love me some 1 of 1. Giovanni Bernard with that really sweet piece of cloth. Yay. I love this card. It makes me so happy. So happy. I'd be happier if it was a Steeler, but still, I'm happy. And then we have Matt Barkley to 199, signature and material. Vance McDonald to 299 for the Niners. Tony Romo to 199 for the Cowboys. Giovanni Bernard again to 100, material and signature. Then Andre Ellington to 49 for the Cardinals. Whoops, I left somebody laying on the ground there. Who'd I leave? Oh, Ryan Otten to 299 for the Jags. Chance Warmack to $9.99 for the Titans. Corey Fuller to $9.99 for the Lions. And Rex Burkhead to $9.99 for the Bengals. So pretty much the Bengals just cleaned up, didn't they? They just crushed it. And then just because you know, we didn't have a whole lot to do tonight. We can flip through our numbered parallels really quickly here. Or the ones that have color on them, I should say. The ones that are silver and numbered to $9.99, we're leaving in that pile. There's the Mendenhall to 5. We're not going to pull out all those to $9.99, but we'll flip through these. So that is it for tonight, guys. I'm expecting this stuff to ship because there's not a lot of it. Probably on Monday as well, along with the stuff that we broke last night. There's a slight possibility it could slide to Tuesday, but I don't think that's very likely. And there's also a slight possibility I can get it out sooner. I'm trying so hard to work ahead and get us ahead of schedule, but for right now at this moment, I would say plan on Monday for this stuff to ship. And all right, let's see here, Zach. What are you telling me? You have multiple addresses on your account, but for the correct address, I wrote that as the correct address. I'm not sure I know what that means. I'm not sure I know what that means, man. So do this, Zach. Send me a message through eBay and tell me 2 things. Tell me, A, what is the address that you see on the order? When you pull up the order yourself from your side, tell me what ship to address it shows you. And then tell me whether or not that is the correct address. And if it is not, then I'm not really sure how to fix that. I don't know how to fix that. We'll have to figure that out if it's not. I'm not sure. Because I don't know if you can, maybe you can still change the shipping address after it's paid. I will have to probably Google that or get with eBay customer service or something, because I don't really know how to fix that if it is wrong and it can't be changed. So we'll sort it out through eBay messages though, man. Just shoot me over a message and we'll get you squared away in one way or another. All right, guys, so we did the random at the top of the break, so that's it for tonight. We are out of here for the evening. And I hope I'll see you guys again on another break soon. Always listing new stuff. And, of course, we have new stuff coming out every week, too. So, a lot on the horizon. Take care. We'll see you soon.